Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn today and still working on our colony. We are a bit behind on beavers, but what's new there? So we're going to try and address that, and then we're also going to try and set up a transit system to help them get around, which means we're going to try and work on our train system today. However, the first thing I want to do is we have got a ton of science, and we're going to grab this tower here. This didn't even get made, and it's already getting taken down. There we go. We're going to remove that. We're going to put in our nice water tower here. Let me see. We're going to put you... Yep, I like that spot. We're going to put one in there. Then I noticed last time that the river went dry, up here went dry as well. So we're going to toss one in. How about right there? That looks good to me. And they'll get those set up. Let's choose a pathway. We'll come around here, get to that one. And there we go. They've got at least that much set up. I would like that a little more important. How's our planks doing? We've got some planks going in, but we could probably use a bit more. Let's go ahead, toss in a path over here, get rid of that, get rid of that, and we're going to pick up these right here, and we're going to put a power... Let's see, we can't put a power up to there. Where else could we go from to go upwards with power? Well, we could just do it over here. There we go. And we're going to use some more flywheels because those are actually pretty useful overall. I like the 2,000 that they save. It keeps these factories running at least at a decent pace. We'll get our manual stuff in here. And we've got water here. There we go. So that's looking good. We have plenty of workers here. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. So all the main buildings have things. We just need to fill up our hauling post here. Now, as for our second problem, we are going to toss a couple more houses. I think we're going to toss them in down here. I'd like them to go in here because we're going to make our main train station. There it is, our train yard. Right about... Let's make it there. That looks good to me. And then we need places for the beavers to get on and off the train. So let's figure that out. We want passenger stations. There we go. And we will put one... Well, eventually, I'd like one right about here. That probably won't get built for quite a while. But I'd also like one up here somewhere, so that our people can travel up to this section just as easily as they could before. We're still behind 3 beavers, but we should be okay. I'm going to tell them that this one right here is high priority. This is probably second priority. Now let's take a look at this railway, see what we can get in. We're going to go with a 2 curve, a nice easy curve out of there. And how about a nice... No, because I'm going to need a bypass here as well. Because the trains can't travel through there as far as I've seen. They can be created there, but they can't travel through there. So, let's see. That could go out that way. Let's do something like this. And we'll set up some platforms. Hopefully, eventually I can change those into some nice bridges. Let's take a look. Go back to the trains here. And what would a 2 look like right here? Well, let's do something like this. There we go. A quick turn out of there, maybe. And we'll get those in there. We'll continue to just go down through the river here. That should still be plenty of distance to get our beavers from one side to the other. Want the stone path there. There we go. Well, we've got more beds open at least. We've got, looks like 4 beds open. They're working on this. They'll get all that in there. It's going to take a couple minutes for that. While we're waiting, though, let's put in a couple of decorations. We're going to go resources. Let's get rid of those. And since this is done down here, we're going to remove this right here. And we'll put in just a normal walking bridge. Demolish buildings. There we go. And we'll also demolish all these flying lanterns. It's nice as those looked on the bridge. Let's go ahead. Get in that. Get in that. Get this stone path here. There we go. We'll make those a little bit more important. There we go. That's done. I would like this done as high importance, and that done as well, so we can get up here and start building stuff. In fact, up here, I think we'll do something like this, maybe? We'll get 3 of these. Pause you. And we will do this here. Right into the side of the building. So we will make that high importance as well. They can get to work on those. We'll take this nice brick path out and over. I'll need one of these, though. There we go. There we go. Are you guys just sitting there? Yeah, you guys are just kind of sitting there. So let's pause you. You can go find something else to do. Whoa, all of a sudden we've got a ton of extra beavers. Oh, that's why, because nobody can get over here. Well, here I thought the place was hooked up. There we go. Now it should be hooked back up. Everybody can come down here. Yeah, that's fine. I'd like to get the water in here. I'd also like to get the water in here before we get too much farther. Since we've got a couple of houses down here, though, let's take care of them on the well-being side. Here we go. Let's put up a nice campfire for them. And can we get in maybe a rooftop terrace somewhere? Let's not put it right by the railroad tracks, though. That doesn't seem nice. Do this. Toss in. Where's that rooftop? There it is. Rooftop terrace. The one that's labeled rooftop terrace, Eld. Who would have guessed? Alright, let's get these guys some houses. Or at least some roofs on their houses. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to do roofs over here yet, because these might yet be bigger. So we'll try and work with that. We have some chestnuts that we could definitely grill up. Let's take a look. Where's our food? Grill. Where should I put a grill? How about right there? That looks like a great place for a grill. And we'll take this dirt path right into the mountain there. Should be okay. Alright, this is all okay. Let's make you a little more important, you a little more important, and you, and that should help us catch up on our planks. That'll be nice. Over here, hey, look at this. We finally got a large amount of fields over here to take care of. So let's go. We want What are we low on? We are low on carrots. So let's... Not sure how we're low on carrots, but we're going to plant a field of carrots there. Potatoes, we're doing okay. Let's get a whole bunch of sunflower in this area. And then we're going to start with maybe a little wheat here. There we go. There's 2 farmhouses to take care of the wheat. So hopefully we have some of that extra. People have got to get down here and get building, but we have 19 children though, so we should have plenty of people to help once they are here to actually help. Let's draw this out. Where do we want this district to stop at? How about here? Do something like this. There we go. You can come down here. And in this area, we'll plant... Let's just plant some more oak so we have plenty of trees. How far down do you reach here? Not that far. Okay, well that can be reserved for farmland then. Maybe we'll do half maple. There we go. That way we can have a little bit of maple syrup coming in should we need it. Now noticing that this area is just as dry without the riverbed as just about everything else, so we're going to go ahead and use the irrigation tower here too, I think. Actually, if I put it about here, that seems a pretty good range, so let's take these out of here. There we go. We'll get them to take care of that really quickly here for us. Oh look, they've cleared out this, so while we're waiting on that, let's toss up another gate here. How about just a simple one? There we go. That'll get a little bit more taken care of. Once they come back and get this back in, we'll put a tower up there. They are taking their time on that railroad, though. I'm not sure if they don't have the resources. Kind of looks that way. We're waiting on planks, but now that we have the 3 new plank builders, I'm hoping that that helps out just a little bit. We might go ahead and expand this out just so we know we have enough. I don't have paper yet, so I can't upgrade them, but eventually we definitely will. Let's do that, and we'll put flywheels in between each of them. Now that we've got some of that set up in here, it looks like we've actually got extra beavers for a change, so we're going to go into district management and grab... Well, it looks like we're going to grab this right here, our builder's hut. And we'll set that up a little bit higher so that we can get some faster building. We'll grab you, that can go there. That all looks good. While we're waiting on the railroad down here to come in, we'll take a look at getting in maybe some more farm fields. In fact, let's go ahead and get the wheat in here. Just so we can have a little bit extra. We'll fill in these holes. They'll come in, come back through and get those. And what we'll do is let's look into grabbing some of the food stuff. First of all, we could get the aquatic farmhouse. That might be nice. But we're going to have to take out a little bit in here. So something like this maybe. Come down here, take out these 6, those 2. It's going to have to come around the side. So all of those right there are going to have to come out. Speaking of ones that have came out of there, we can put you in there. Keep those lands a little bit nicer. And then in the food, we're going to need a grist mill. Start grinding stuff up. There we go. You can go there. Let's get power... 1 flywheel in here. There we go. We'll go ahead and set you for the wheat flour because that's what we're going to need. And then we're going to need a bakery. There we go. bakery. Grab our road, come on down this way. And then in this area, we can actually put in some storage for some of this stuff. Let's do the tiny warehouse. We'll do one there and one for the ingredients. So we'll put bread here and we will put obtain. And over here, we will put obtain for the wheat flour so they can grab that. Where's the wheat flour? Wheat flour. There we go. And they'll get that in just a minute. Up here, we're still waiting on the chestnuts. Let's see if we can get those in here. We want grilled chestnuts. While we're thinking about storage, we might as well put some extra storage in here. You can be just for chestnuts. You can be for the grilled variety. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I've got a couple of injured beavers, so what we want to do is grab some medical beds for them. I don't know that we quite need... I'm going to do 3, but I don't know that we quite need the doctor yet. We might eventually. There we go. Oh, it needs a road hooked up to it, doesn't it? There you go. Now you got a road. Down here near the railroad tracks, I think that would probably be a good place to put a little bit of storage for various things. 1 for these nice beavers over here. And 2, I always see storage and stuff near railroad tracks anyway. So we're just going to do something like this and get a couple of small tanks here. There we go. There's all the water we're going to need for a bit. And as for storage, let's see. Let's grab that large warehouse. You can do something like this, and we'll figure out what we want to put in those whenever they finish them. It's definitely going to take a minute, though. We're starting to fall behind on lumber here, but we have a huge amount that's just not being harvested, so we'll just make some temporary lumberjack flags up here. Hopefully they're temporary. Oops. And that should get us some extra lumber where we need it until some more of these fields come in. We've got both of our passenger stations set up and ready to go. The only problem I just noticed is that the tracks are on this side and the side that beavers get on is on this side. That's not a problem. We'll toss in a train crossing so we can keep going there. And then we'll grab this road. There we go. Goes right into there. And we're going to need the same thing here, it looks like. We're going to need another train crossing. Let's make that one a little higher priority so we can get back over here if we need to. Now, we've got to get the train to connect in down here. Looks like they've done quite a bit of their work here. We can actually come all the way across, and I think I would like it to come down this way. There we go. Let's get in a curve here. That looks to be lined up. There we go. We'll put just regular tracks in for now. If we have to swap out pieces, we have to swap out pieces. The difficult part, I believe, will be building this. We've got to go from here, and we'll put in another one here because we're going to use this nice gentle curve here and probably... Can I use one here? Oh, nope. I have to have another platform. So we'll put a platform in there. Go back to our trains, grab this. And there we go. That's looking nice. Ta-da! All in. It's definitely going to take a little bit to get to, though. We're going to make that one the next one they work on. And as for how they're going to get down here to work on it, let's take and we'll go with gravel path 2, maybe? There we go. Comes all the way to the side, all the way up here, around the edge, And there we go. They can get down there, work on all of that, and connect our commuter train into each other. Our house is over here. We'll have a place to go to get some water. However, I'd like a couple of small warehouses over here just to give them a place to grab a little bit of food. We're going to put carrots in this one. For now, we will put baked potatoes in that one. Then they don't have to go running across the map all the time to get food. We are going to list this as obtain and obtain. There we go. That's what we wanted. Over here, we're going to make these for wheat and for, let's say, carrots. There we go. But we're going to make both of these supply so that it supplies everybody else with what they need. Well, we had caught up for just a minute on the beavers, but it looks like, once again, we're behind. So we're going to toss one of those in there. We're going to grab a double lodge and put it here. And this little civilization here, or this little housing district here, is definitely going to grow by quite a bit. Let's grab this here, come around, this here, and come around. Eventually, we'll probably chop all of that down, but for the moment, it's good. Let's grab you, and we want... the door is here. There we go. We'll even put in a bit of storage here for whenever we get bread. Speaking of which, they haven't started on anything bread related. This guy just finally got started on grilling chestnuts, so food is a little slow, but we will figure that out. So now that they've got these two up there, let's do a little decorating down here. We'll add in... Can I get a Torii gate across those two? Yeah, I sure can. We'll do that. Oh, look at this. We're starting to get caught up on things people need. We're still down beavers, but having them at 15 happiness makes them work pretty quickly. So I guess I can't complain too much about that. We're up to 16 happiness, which is awesome, but some more food variety definitely could help out. And we've already got our aquatic farmhouse unlocked. They just now managed to get everything cleared out of there. So we'll come around the farmhouse here. There we go. We will put in stairs, and from here, looks like they can get about half and half. If we go cattail on this side, how far down did that go? Oh, two more. Need two more rows there. And then on the other side, we will do something like this. Oh, not that one, but those around here. There we go. We'll cancel you. And they can get to work on that. It's gonna really help out the happiness once we get that in there and we can get some more different types of food. With the drought just starting, I've noticed that we only got to about half full on our water. Now, we did just add a lot of water storage, but I would still like that to be more full. So we're going to go ahead, toss that in, toss those two in. Oh, I only need one of them, though. And we're going to toss in one more pump here. And that will help catch up on getting that water done. And then over here, I think I'm going to do the same, basically. We're going to come around. Let's see. We're going to use... Nope, not the threes. We're going to use the twos here, I think. Maybe I did want the threes. Let's see. Well, first of all, we'll figure out... We come along this way. And we want to put some in this right here. There we go. We'll put one in there for... Nope. I'm going to need another set of those, aren't I? Yep. I sure am. There we go. Get that water pump in there. And even though it doesn't quite make it to the bottom, we should be okay there for now. Let's go ahead. Take this around the side. That isn't needed. And we'll get those hooked up. But look here, we have got our first train line completely set up. We've got 2 stations, and we've got a train manufacturer right here. So we're going to build a train. Wow, it had to think about that. There we go. All right, and where did our train go? Did it build one? There it is. There's our... Wow. Okay. Super speed train there. Picking up passengers from one side. And I know the trains will automatically turn around. We want, since this is just passengers, let's set it up to be just passenger wagons. There it went again. Look at that. Jeez. Look at it go. So it's picking up passengers, and I don't know that they're necessarily all on the train. They might just be teleporting back and forth between the passenger station, but look at it. That is zooming all over the place. That's awesome. We're going to have to work with that. Oop. Let's get some bread for these guys. There we go. We're going to have a community yet, somehow. But I think as that train goes back and forth, we're going to call it for this time. We did get quite a bit done. We built some neighboring communities here. We've got our train started. Next time, we're going to try and expand out more into this corner, hopefully. Get some water set up for them down here. Maybe some farming and trees, and get to this mine eventually. But just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see the next one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.